happy Tuesday movement session. So we're not live again today, hopefully tomorrow, but I wanted to get this video done so it would be in place for you guys at 9:30. So hopefully the downloading goes fast and that works. So today we're gonna do yoga movements and animal movements. Hopefully you've got your equipment with you to work on tossing and catching, and then we'll end with a song. So excited to get started. I'm outside today so that I have more space to move my body. Whether you're inside or outside, this will work. Let's have fun together. And all right, let's get started. So we're gonna start with a plank. You have a couple different options. Pretty sure the camera shows all the way to the ground. So you guys can be on your elbows or you can be up on your hands. Because I'm outside on the cement, I'm gonna do it on my hands. We're gonna do it for 10 seconds and we're gonna do it 3 times. If you guys need to take a break while we're doing the 10 seconds, if you need to put your knees down quick, that's fine, and then come right back up. The idea is to be as flat as you can. So I don't want to see you sagging like this or popping up like this, okay? So you want to kind of, I call it grabbing with my tummy muscles to help stay nice and flat. All right, so get into position. Wait for you guys. All right, knees off the ground, counting to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take a rest. We got 2 more to do. All right. Back into position. Get your hands ready. Knees off the ground. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Rest one more time. You guys are doing a great job. All right. Hands ready. Knees off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, we're gonna do crab walk. So this should be fun. So I'll show you first. Crab walk is like this, and you can either do forward, backwards, or sideways, which is how crabs do. That's the hardest. If you need a variation, you can sit like this and scooch. You're still using your upper body and your legs to move to the side. That's the best variation I can think of for you guys. If you need something else, put it in the comments below and I'll come up with something. So I'm gonna go from this spot to the end of that square and back. So let's just start with 1 time down and back, wherever you guys are, in your house, outside, with social distancing. All right, ready? I think I'm gonna go backwards. All right, ready, go. All right, good job, crabs. I'll wait for you guys to finish up. Hopefully you're not crashing into each other. All right. Next, we're gonna work on the tree pose in yoga. So you're gonna pick your favorite foot. You're gonna keep it nice and flat on the ground. Just like yesterday when we worked on the balancing, where we stood on one leg, put your foot out off to the side. If you want a chair or the wall to support you, that's totally fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our foot, and you're either gonna put it below your knee or above your knee. So I can't quite get this leg all the way up. Sure, I could pull it, but then I don't have the best balance. So I'm just gonna do mine down below the knee. And then variations are, if you put your hands out or put your hands up, it adds a little bit of a challenge. So we're gonna stand here in the tree pose for the count of 10, and then we'll switch legs and do the other side. All right, so get set. Put your foot where it's most comfortable for you guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. So now switch legs. Put your other foot flat on the ground, and then find where you're most comfortable. I usually do this with bare feet, so it's kind of weird with shoes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. All right. Now we're gonna do the penguin walk. This one's kind of fun, it's silly. So you're gonna take your penguin fins and you're gonna put it down by your sides. You're gonna put your feet kind of out and you're gonna do a little shuffle. So I'm gonna start back there and just do one direction this way, because it takes a little bit longer. So get your penguins ready. All right, ready? Go. See who can take the smallest steps. Can you wobble side to side without falling over? Good job, little penguins. A little bit more. Awesome, nice job. All right, next we're gonna have a seat. This is the butterfly pose or butterfly stretch. So you're gonna take the soles of your feet, the bottoms of your feet, and put them together. Now, your knees may be up here, they may be all the way flat to the ground. Wherever you're at right now is perfect. If your knees are up higher, you can actually use your elbows and push down to try to get more of a stretch. My elbows don't really reach, but I'm also not at the ground, so I'm kind of in between. So we're just gonna, I hold on to my shoes. Wherever you wanna put your hands is awesome. And we're just gonna kind of stay in this pose for a little bit. Open up our hips. If it's too hard for you to do both legs, you can do one at a time. So you can put one out straight, and then you can use your hands to help work on your range of motion, and then switch. You can also, to make this a little bit easier, just put your feet away from your body. The closer you are, the harder it is. So if you need to, put your feet together, but away from your body more. That'll give you more space. Hopefully that'll help. All right, so I'm counting in my head, so we stay here for a little bit. While we're stretching, tell everybody that you're working out with right now what your favorite color butterfly is. I have a hard time picking because I really love butterflies and they always seem to find me, which is super cool. It'd be amazing if one flew by right now. But I guess if I'd have to pick something in the blue and purple range, because those are my favorite colors. Ten more seconds, guys. You're doing good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. one. Good job, butterflies. Okay. You guys are gonna love this. All right, we're gonna do the bear crawl. Yes, even you parents, you're doing bear crawl. I'm doing bear crawl. So the idea, I'll show you coming this way so you guys have a good view. The idea is to keep your feet apart and your hands. The only thing touching the ground are your feet or your hands. Your knees should not ever touch the ground. So you're doing this and you're walking this way, okay? All right, so whatever space you guys are working out in, I want you to go one way and back. If it's a really short distance, be honest, do that twice, down and back, down and back. I'm gonna use a longer stretch, so I'm gonna go closer to the wall and then back to you guys. If you have to take breaks in between, go for it, rest quick, but try your best to come right back to it to finish. Building strength and endurance here, bear style. All right, so I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna go down, turn around and come back. All right, you guys ready? Bears in position, ready, go. There you go, good job, bears. I'll wait for you guys to finish up your bear crawl. Okay, next is down dog. So I've really been working on my flexibility, so I'm much better at this, but I think it'll still show with even shoes on that my heels don't quite touch the ground yet, and that's okay. Wherever you're at, it's okay. So we're gonna come down to start. You're gonna put your hands flat on the ground, and you're gonna put your feet up, and you're gonna do an upside down V. So it's important to keep your head in alignment, so you don't want to be lifting your head up like that. And the idea is to get your heel as flat to the ground. As you guys can see, I'm not quite there yet, and that's why we practice. Modifications for this: if it's too hard to maintain your balance with both feet, then do more like a runner's lunge. You're still stretching your calves and your legs, so you'll put one leg back and then bring it back down and put one leg back. What I want you to do is really push with your upper body back so that you're putting force on your toes, so you're stretching your legs that way. If you're okay to balance though with both, then I want those knees off the ground. And let's count to 20. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job, guys. All right, do a little chime check here. Oh, we need to get moving. All right, we're gonna skip those last two. All right, I want you guys to grab your, I have a cute hummingbird singing to me. All right. Remember last video I asked you guys to have something to toss with. So I have the bouncy ball, but because I want to stay in front of you guys in case I miss, I don't want to have to chase a ball that's going to be rolling. So I'm going to use my bean bags. That way if I miss, they fall flat, I'm right here, I can pick them back up. All right? So you can do this seated or you can do it standing, your choice. What I want you to do is, first of all, raise your throwing hand. Mine is my right hand, okay? So I'm gonna start with the beanbag in my right hand, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss it up, and then I'm gonna catch it with both my right and my left. So I've got both my hands ready to catch it, okay? So what I want you guys to work on is a little toss. We're not doing super high, we'll get to that, I promise. But the idea is to wrap it in your hands and catch it, okay? Because if you're gonna be playing baseball or something, a sport like that, and you're catching like this, the ball's not gonna be cute and stay put. So work on squeezing your hands around the object that you're using to catch. All right, so we're gonna do 5 toss and catches. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you have a ball or something that's bouncy and it gets away, no problem, go get it, come back, and just jump in wherever we are. And you guys can practice this on your own time after the video too. The more practice you do, the better you're gonna get. All right, so now, probably go with your throwing hand, but choice is totally up to you. Now you're gonna pick one hand. So you're gonna toss and catch with that same hand, okay? So the smaller the throw, the easier it is. So if you want a challenge and you want to toss it up higher, that's fine. Make sure you watch the object, so you're tracking it with your eyes, and squeeze your hand around whatever it is you're tossing so that you can catch it, okay? So I'm just gonna do little tosses right now. Let's do 5 of these with one hand. So we're gonna go a little bit slower, give you guys time. I didn't squeeze my hand on that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Awesome job, guys. All right, now you're gonna toss with your favorite hand and catch with the other hand. So I'm gonna toss with my right hand and I'm gonna catch with my left. So you're gonna toss it kind of like a rainbow. Again, the smaller the throw, the easier. So if you want a challenge and throw it way up, you can certainly do that. But if you're still working on your catching skills, I really want you to focus on a nice, easy toss. It doesn't make it any less impressive. You still have to track it and you still have to catch it in that one hand. All right? So let's go 5 times. Ready? 1. When you're done catching it, put it back in your throwing hand. 2. Back in your throwing hand. 3. Good job, guys. 4. 5. Awesome. All right. If you have something flat, here's a challenge you guys can try. Put it on the back of your hand. So obviously, with a ball, it's gonna be a little bit harder to find that balancing point, but I want you guys to flick it, toss it up, turn your hand over, and catch it like this. So I'll do it one more time with the ball, and then I'm gonna switch back to the beanbag. So if you need to, kind of curl your fingers so that it cradles the ball, and then you're gonna go flick and catch, all right? Back to the beanbag. So obviously the flatter the item, the easier it's gonna be for you guys to balance to start the skill. But you're still gonna have to move your arm up to make it go up a little bit to give your hand room to flip over and get under the item and catch. So just try that a couple times. And this is definitely much harder than catching it this way. So just something for you guys to practice. And then as you get good at this, then you can go higher and catch, or higher and clap and catch. So you can add in all kinds of fun variations to this. How many claps can you get before you catch it? All right. So finish up those last couple tosses. All right. Let's do one more thing with our catching, and then we're gonna end with a song. So now we're gonna toss it up higher. So the higher you throw it, the more you have to track it. So I want your eyes on whatever your object is the whole time. So you're looking at it when you start, and you're looking at it when you toss, and then you're waiting and watching and catching when it comes down, okay? Uh-oh, I threw it too far. Let's try that again. And that's why we practice. Good. So if you guys want a challenge, go ahead and start. If you want a challenge, stand up, balance on one foot. Try your claps. If you're standing up, try to throw it really high so you can spin around, come back and catch it before it hits the ground. Lot of fun variations. If you guys need more suggestions on modifications or adding extra to add to the degree of difficulty, put it in the comments, let me know, and I can come up with some stuff for you guys. All right, last one, up nice and high. Good job, guys. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna put my equipment away quick, get my phone ready. I'll have to post a picture of my filming station. It's pretty awesome. It's very unofficial. So again, this song that we're doing, you can also find on YouTube. It is called Bop Until You Drop. I'll show you guys quick the video just so you can see which one it is on YouTube that I use, but I'm actually gonna dance with you guys today. So the music is gonna tell us to do a movement, so we do that movement, and then they'll say bop until you drop. So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to, hopefully you guys can see, I want you guys to drop down. I don't want sitting, and I don't want laying down. So we're working on squatting down nice and low, and then using your leg muscles and getting back up, and dancing again. So if squatting is not where you are at right now and you need a variation, then we're gonna do getting down low like this. So if this is the lowest you can go without losing your balance, perfect. If you can go all the way down to touching your toes, so I want you to go as low as you can while maintaining your balance and feeling safe. If you can go to your toes, if you have help, then stand near a wall. Hold the wall with one hand and drop with the other hand, okay? All of those are totally fine. You're still working your leg muscles. And then you stand up and do the movement, okay? So I'm gonna get the song started.
Come on, everybody, move and stop. We're gonna play a game called Bop Till You Drop.
So here's the video. Kids are dancing. Okay. Okay, so there's our first drop. Floating nice and slow.
Now float like a feather in the wind. Float. Go high and low. Go with the flow. Bop until you drop.
Good dropping, guys.
Come on and jiggle, jiggle. It's like a wiggle, jiggle until you giggle, jiggle. Like a wiggle, bumping and a bopping, ripping and a flopping, bop until you drop.
Good
slow motion. Move in slow motion. Under the ocean. Move in slow motion. Just like outer space. A slow and steady pace. Until you drop.
Spin! Yeah, come on, everybody, spin! Spin around and around. Spin! Spin round and round and round and round.
Up until you drop.
Alright guys, nice job dancing. Work on those catching skills, alright? And come back to these videos anytime you need them. Post comments if you guys need help on something. We won't need any specific equipment for tomorrow. And that's it for today. Good job moving your bodies. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.